This is Maddie. What's up?
Yeah.
Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Maddie. I'm an NPC bikini competitor. I have been competing for, 2019, 2020, 21, 22, 23, 5 years. And we are hitting our third national show in just 2 days. So it is Wednesday. And this Friday, I will be competing at NPC UNIVERSE up in Teaneck, New Jersey. So I am filming this here to kind of tell you what has transpired since Junior Nationals, which was my last national show, and what we've been doing this week, and to give you guys some tips on traveling. I've actually never flown for a show before, so I thought I would lend a little bit of advice to you all. I want to say thank you first and foremost to each one of you who has came over to my Instagram or came from my Instagram over to my YouTube channel and just sparked up conversation with me. It is the absolute coolest thing talking to you, meeting new guys at shows, at posing seminars or competitions, and even now working with some of you guys. For any of you that don't know, I'm actually a contest prep coach. We had 2 girls compete this past weekend, first-time competitors, one which got nationally qualified, and the other one got 3rd in her open class and 1st in true novice and 1st in novice. So they're both crushing it. I'm so proud of both of them, and we definitely have plans to hit the stage again after a little building phase. Both of them are going into building phases, but they're doing fantastic. I love my clients. I also coach lifestyle clients, so if any of you guys are interested, the link is for that down below. But back to business. So my feedback at Junior Nationals was that I had came in just a little bit too lean. Now, we didn't actually formally peak me for that show. So we came into this show with a bit of a different strategy. Post-show, I had my hibachi and my ice cream. If you know me, you know I love those meals. So I had hibachi and then ice cream, and then I came back to Orlando, my hometown, and I had hibachi once more. The scale slowly came back up, so I think I hit about 114. And at that point, we had kept my carbs pretty high, carbs and fats. I started to feel a little bit uncomfortable, and I reached out to my coach, in which we brought everything kind of back down, brought in the reins a little bit, got me back to a good spot where I wasn't compromising muscle. I still had that fullness to me. And once we hit that comfortable spot, we were probably 6 days out, stayed there for a couple days, and ever since then have just linearly loaded with carbs. So fats have stayed relatively the same. Today, carbs got increased from 215 the past couple days up to 230 today. They're going to be at 230 tomorrow. And then I would presume that on Friday, we're going to be, or Thursday. Yes, Thursday. It's Tuesday, by the way. It's not Wednesday. I said it's Wednesday. On Thursday, we'll probably be around 265. So that will be the highest amount that my carbs will go. Friday, show day meals. I won't be on stage, to my knowledge, until about 1 p.m. So it's a little bit later. Universe is a different national show in that the show is actually Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So bikini and I believe wellness is on Friday. So wellness probably goes first, bikini is going to go on second, and I typically am in D or E class, putting me on about 1 p.m. So it's a nice later show. I think my tan this time is at like 6:40 and my makeup's at 9, so I'll get to sleep into a normal time, eat some meals in me, get plenty of carbs, plenty of sodium, plenty of water, and then hit the stage. Hopefully this time we turn pro. So this week has been a busy week. I've been training very, very hard this week, certainly with all the food. I actually had a rest day today just to get cooking and everything prepared. I went and spoiled my mom. I went to Lululemon. I bought her a nice new perfume, got her like a shrug because she's always cold backstage, and she wore a white one to the last national show and I got tan all over it. And then I bought her a little, she loves my fanny pack that I wear into the gym. So I bought her a black little fanny pack or side satchel. So she's going to be strutting her stuff up in New Jersey in style. But I do want to show you guys just some of the things that I packed, how I packed for this show, being that we're traveling nationally. And yeah, so without further ado, let me show you what I packed. So I'm going to apologize in advance because everything is already packed, okay? But I had to be very choosy about what I brought. So I've got my like powders and supplements and stuff all just thrown in here. You can see I literally have walnuts down below here. I've got my curling iron and my pump up bands. And then in here I have my Yeti and of course my Ninja to make my protein ice cream. Toiletries in here. And just random clothes. Notice the theme, it's all black. But below here, I've got my bone broth and my glassware. So hopefully none of this breaks. I've also brought paper plates with me because there isn't like a fridge or anything at this hotel. And then on top of this, I will put my food scale and my weight scale for the morning. And then this I got on Amazon. I'm going to use this as a padding on top, but this is like a little travel blanket and it's very, very helpful for backstage. So if you guys can find one of these little travel size blankets, they're incredible. I just get home and I throw everything in here in the washing machine and I leave a majority of this packed. And then over here, I've got bananas, my show suit. I'm also going to put my show heels in here just in case this luggage gets lost because I can compete without any of this stuff essentially, but I can't compete without my show heels and my suit. And then I've got my lightly salted rice cakes and I did put all of my Rice Krispie treats in here. I've got the big ones down below and then the small ones up above just because I don't like them smushed. And so I figured it would be best for me to carry those on. But the biggest difference with this show in particular is that on the other side, I'm going to be putting this coolie bag over here with all of my cooked and frozen food. All right, you guys, so this is my cooking strategy for this show. So I have pre-portioned into little snack size bags all of my veggies with their seasonings and sauces. So those are pre-portioned in tiny little bags. I brought my kiwis with me, and then I've frozen my egg whites. I use these twice a day. So I've frozen my egg whites into little baggies. I have frozen my little 3-4 ounce ground turkeys, and I've frozen a bunch of monkfish. And then I have uncooked or cooked, but cold egg whites for when I get there as my pre-workout. I've got a bag of pickles because I'm a pickle snob and I only like the Publix ones. And then I've got all my berries pre-portioned as well. So these are just going to go into the coolie bag, and then these are going to serve as my ice packs. The hotel did say that they could keep things in a freezer for me. Each room does have a fridge, but they don't have microwaves and they also don't have freezers. So when I get there, the only things that I really need to pick up are going to be coconut ready whip for my ice cream at night. And that's if I'm even feeling like I need to be bougie. And then frozen strawberries for my ice cream. So I'm just going to do a quick little Uber Eats order, but I've just labeled my egg whites with what's in them. And these will be my ice packs to save space. Now, I have heard of girls traveling and bringing like my electric burner, which I can show you. I have this little electric portable skillet, but just to save space, I was like, I can just cook the stuff here, freeze it, and bring it with me. And then there's also these mini little lunch boxes. I actually have one that you can order on Amazon in which the lunchbox kind of serves as a microwave. But once again, there is a microwave room. I just don't know when it's going to be set up. And truth be told, I may have eaten frozen fish or like half thawed fish at a competition before because I was just too lazy to go to the microwave. It was cooked, but Yeah, the things we do, right? At that point, I didn't even care. I was just hungry. So I have all my food packed. That's gonna be my carry-on in that suitcase in the coolie bag. It's only a 2-hour flight up to Jersey, so I should be okay. And then I'll get there, go train at Bev's gym, and then place my grocery order, and should be in the hotel for the night, just cozied up, checking in with clients. My mom will actually fly in on Thursday morning, so I'll have her the day after. I take off tomorrow on Wednesday. I just wanted to get there a day early to get settled and to breathe deep and easy. Tomorrow's just a light full body pump workout, but I am gonna get up tomorrow morning and go do my cardio. Get that out of the way, get digestion going, and then we take off. I will definitely do my best to try to film this entire weekend and all that it entails. Once again, I'm so grateful to have you all along this journey. Your support has been exactly what has carried me through. There have been good days. There have certainly been their fair share of bad days. There have been days where I have prep goggles, and each one of your comments, your likes, your texts, your calls, your views even, that is what encourages me and pushes me through. So thank you from the bottom of my heart so much. I look forward to meeting and talking with each and every one of you. Hello YouTube. So I got up this morning, I want to say at like 4:45, hence why we look like this. And I was just gonna go do my cardio, and I was gonna train once I landed in Newark. And then I just thought about, I land at 2, have to go to the grocery store, have to unpack all my things, probably check in with my coach, and just, there could be some things that obviously come up and cause stress. Plus just training in a new gym causes stress, transportation to the gym alone. So I went ahead and I knocked out my workout and my cardio and my sauna session this morning, and then got back home, ate a second meal. My lovely dad picked me up and brought me to the airport. Security, got my bags, check. All my food passed through, thank goodness. I was having a mini panic attack in line. Got plenty of fluids in me. We actually had to stop on the way to the airport for a bathroom break. It was that bad. So yeah, now we just wait. My plane is boarding in about 40 minutes, and up and away we go, off to Newark. We're finally boarding. Time to go get this pro card. All right, YouTube, we have officially landed in Jersey, and we have George Washington and Ben Lincoln behind us, but I am starving yet again, shocker. And I feel like I need some caffeine, but I have it in my suitcase, so I'm just trying to hold out. It's about 3 p.m. Should be getting to the hotel around 3:45, and then just have a ton of unpacking to do, but I Instacarted all of my groceries to the hotel. All right, YouTube, this is real life. Fish is still frozen, so prep things. So you guys, I have never seen a nicer gym in a hotel. Hey everybody, so we have officially gotten into the hotel. I just wanted to show you guys, I got here and then I had an instant cart order arrive. I had to go downstairs and check my strawberries. So, ooh, speaking of, I should have a little ticket here. I need to find that. Oops, I got the ticket. Got the ticket for my strawberries. But wanted to show you guys my little setup in here and then all the goodies they gave us. So I was actually able to go downstairs and check in. You guys, they gave us a t-shirt. I am lucky number 442 tomorrow. Let's bring it home. They gave us MRE bars, Redcon bars, bunch of C4, whey protein, and then I picked up these camo East Coast Mecca sweat shorts, and then this cute little Bev's Gym t-shirt. I love this blue color here. But then over here, I've got all my supplements and like bone broth, things like that. Bananas, Rice Krispie treats, more supplements, paper plates, relish and whatnot. And then in our little mini fridge, I had Instant Cart bring me some juice, but I've got all my meats and my veggies cooked. So we are pretty much ready. This is as ready as it gets. All right, YouTube, so we're sitting down for luxurious dinner. I've got some ground turkey here. Wegmans, there's a Wegmans in New Jersey, so I have some relish. I have my Melissa's truffle hot sauce, my G. Hughes Polly. I cooked up my zucchini and green beans before I left and put them into pre-portioned baggies. Same thing with my ground turkey. This is cold. I've got my rice cakes, my GDAs, which I will take with my nightcap. And then I've got a little cup of tea here. So I'm sitting here eating my ground turkey on my rice cake. And sometimes I watch these like videos. I love this girl, Makeup by Prita. Or I think her name's Peta. Makeup by Peta. I love her. However, do you ever think about like the people that film these like new fast food item for 24 hours or like eating the thing that the person in front of me orders for 24 hours? And like, this is how they make an income. Like, I would be so fat. I would love it. But they literally get up. She woke up this morning. She had like coffee with olive oil.
It's outdoor season.
Oh, here's Vistaprint. Hang on for the ad.
Your small business outside, Kirsten does.
And then
like it's not even mixing.
Went to Dunkin', had a donut and a
soft.
caramel coffee.
So good. Except.
And then she goes to get Taco Bell. She gets a freeze.
And a 6.5.
And she gets like this
Popeyes has their new chicken sandwich that they brought
thing.
back.
And then she's going to Popeyes. It's like, oh, it's so insane. Whoa, my hair is a mess. I shaved my whole body, so I just threw this up on top of my head. But I don't really eat fast food. Like, my favorite fast food of all time is Taco Bell. Second to that is Chick-fil-A. But like, sometimes I watch these because I still like to stay in the know. You know, like I feel like fast food places, especially their new items, become like trendy. Sometimes they really catch on, especially Taco Bell. And like, I'm in prep. I've been in prep for a long time, so like I can't do this stuff. But at least I can talk about it. And like, it's fun. It's fun to see what foods are out there that I can't have. All right, YouTube, so it is no Ninja Creamy tonight. We're back to the little food processor, but I am making my protein ice cream. I just went downstairs to pick up my frozen strawberries and measured them out. The lady at the front desk asked me, she's like, so how many ounces of those are you allowed to have per day? I'm like, as many as I want, but when you're a fool like me and you like to have fun in prep, you have to find a way to still make your protein ice cream at night. But it keeps me sane. And now we just add our toppings. I'm gonna put about 15 grams of honey, 15 grams of almond butter, and about 40 grams of this coconut whipped topping. Wegmans had the one that Trader Joe's has from back home. And then I'm gonna enjoy this and hit the hay. I'll see you guys tomorrow for one day out. Okay, last thought for the night. When are they gonna come out with a natural peanut butter or almond butter, that's just almonds or just peanut butter, that doesn't separate? Like, not only is this the toughest workout, it's gross. This is like my biggest accomplishment of the day. The days that I have to open up a new jar of almond butter stresses me out because I dread this. Isn't she lovely? Okay, I'm really going now. Bye. Love you guys. Whoa, look at this hair. Hello, YouTube. We are in the world's greatest hotel gym. I am on the Stairmaster. My coach initially said 15 minutes, but he said I'm okay with 30 today because food's gonna be bumped. So here we are, last 30-minute session, making it good. I got up this morning and had my coffee, eggs, bone broth, immunity shot, all the bougie things that I have back home that I had to pack here. My mom's flight was a little bit delayed, but she should be here around 1, I think. So I can't wait to see her. After this, I'm going to do some abs and then go back to the hotel room. I have some clients to check in with. And then the day begins. Coach should be here around 10. We're gonna train and all the fun things today. One day out. All right, guys, so we just got back to the hotel room. I've got all my food sitting out over there. But I'm about to indulge in some nicely unthawed cold monkfish, some pickles, walnuts. Fats go up a little bit today, so I've got some more walnuts. And then my sauteed veggies. And then you can see over there, that little faint yellow right there are bananas. And I'm going to eat probably 1.5 bananas because carbs are going up a little bit too. And I just don't want to be eating late into the night tonight. All right, so we've got some fish and pickles, my smush berries, and then G Hughes. It looks like a lot, but it just spread out with all the pickle juice. And then I'm going to have over there a jumbo Rice Krispie treat. I've already got my pre-workout made. Gonna watch some YouTube. Me and my teammates are gonna be Ubering over to Gold's Gym. And so we're gonna go train at around noon. And then we're gonna do some posing. And then I'll probably come back, eat some more, and then go get my tan this evening at 6:40. Crazy hair, don't care. The pump is real. It's all over. We are at Gold's Gym here in Teaneck, New Jersey. Oh my God, my hair is literally crazy in all these clips. I am sporting my Violate the Dress Code and my new little sweat shorts that I got. It's Bev's Gym sweat shorts. Hey, look, I look naked. So finishing up this light full body circuit. I train glutes pretty heavy though, but started out with those to really tap out my energy, and now I'm just finishing out with some hammer strength low-lows. I'm gonna do some bicep curls and some rear delt stuff, and then head back to the hotel around 2 to pose with the team. Look who made it! Mom, the star of the show. I just got back from my workout, so I just had my Core Hard and Adrena Health with some Tropicana zero sugar juice. In here I have some L-glutamine and bloat ease. I'm about to have my post-workout egg whites, blueberries with G Hughes, and this is my new go-to, Melinda's black truffle hot sauce. And then I'm gonna have a jumbo Rice Krispie treat as well. So we have showered. We are in our pre-tan clothes, as you can see. I have been waiting for this meal. Oh my gosh. I am starving, guys. Like, starving. It is crazy what happens when you are stage lean. Your body just burns through food. Like, I feel shaky. I feel lethargic. I feel excited. I feel hungry. So I'm going to indulge in this and pray to God that my coach adds some more carbs to my nightcap, which is my Core Nutritionals protein ice cream that you saw last night. But I can't wait to have that already. I'm thinking about it. It's Sleepy IB. It's show day. Okay, so I finished my second coat of tan. I'm just sitting here sipping on some coffee. And then I'm gonna eat one more meal, my meal 2, before I go downstairs to get my makeup done with Joey. All right, so meal number 2 is going down. This is my first and only amount of caffeine that I'm having today. That's just Core Nutritionals. And then I'm having about 2/3 of a banana, some veggies, which is new. And then I'm gonna have a mini Rice Krispie treat. So not one of the big ones, but it's a regular size. It's not a mini. It's not like a snack size one. So about 50 grams of carbs, 10 fat, and 20 protein, going down at about 9. So I wanted to talk a little bit about water intake on show day. So a lot of coaches you'll see eliminate or cut water drastically on show day. But water actually gives you energy. Like, if you're dehydrated, you're not gonna have energy. It helps with shuttling nutrients into the muscle cells where they need to go. And it helps with vascularity and your pump and digestion. So I highly encourage, there's, depending on your look, you might need to manipulate water some, but I really don't encourage depriving an athlete of water on show day. It's 9 a.m. and I've already had about 100 ounces of water. All right, guys, we just finished makeup. Look who it is. It's Joey. Joey absolutely crushes this. Like, look. Barbie,
like a Barbie.
Barbie Dreamhouse Live.
Literally Barbie.
Right here.
Barbie
Room 927. Guys, look who I ran into. Ashley. Go follow her on YouTube. Good luck, Maddie. You got it.
Good idea.
All right, guys. We're sitting at the bar. My coach is schmacked.
Oh my gosh.
He's drunk.
I'm drunk. He's
drunk.
Water drunk. First of all, when you're doing YouTube, it's not here, it's here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is a
Well,
good
look
look.
at
Look
my
at my chin.
eye.
You don't want to see the bottom of my chin. You want to see here.
Okay. Well, we just wrapped up with prejudging not too long ago. I'm full. I've had 6 Rice Krispies.
Large ones.
Looks like I'm finishing at 3rd or 4th, right? 4th?
3 or 4.
3 or 4. So looks like it's time for an off season and just some growth. There's some big girls up there. What do you think?
So I agree. I think you have all the tools. We just need a little more density in some of the big muscle groups. So honestly, glutes and shoulders are already there. I think we just got to bring up the legs and back a little bit, and you'll be a pro.
Okay.
So,
Stay
and you
tuned.
don't grow doing shows. It's very hard. So follow her journey. She's doing it right.
And of course, we're sitting here with Mom. She's here. We just ordered Pokey. And then remind me of your name again? Darren, we're here. She's going to be joining the NPC and working on our team. I'm very excited for her and her journey. She's a local. She's from New Jersey. So this is her first bikini show. And she got to witness the good, the bad, and the ugly. Because when I came downstairs, I'm not going to lie, had shed a few tears. It sucks sometimes not getting what you want when you want it, but you can't rush this process. All right, guys, so we just made it back upstairs. I'm showered, I got off this tan, and I am in Violate the Dress Code's little singlet. How cute is this? I'm wearing a size small. You guys can use my code MPowered for 10% off on their website. But we got feedback from Etala and Tyler, so stay tuned on that. I will be giving a little post-show update tomorrow. But the deed has been done. That is a poke bowl. It is about 9 p.m. So we wrapped up and my mom got me poke, but we are off to Uber to go get ice cream.
Where is it?
It's a blue Mazda. We're going to get ice cream. We made it! Guys, this is the best ice cream in the moon. So, we made it to ice cream. I got
Just the color.
rainbow sprinkles. I got Cookie Monster, cookie dough, and cake batter. And rainbow sprinkles. I'm even gonna get a waffle cone so I can break up the pieces and dunk it in this bad boy. Hey YouTube, so we just made it to the airport. I am going through all the snacks, but of course they have all of the Rice Krispie treats, but don't worry, we still have a few left over. But oh my gosh, you guys, I just found these M&M's cookie dough bites. They look so good, so good. Oh my gosh, all the good food here. They have Twix ones, and they have Snickers cookie dough. But I woke up this morning and I had a big old breakfast. I had cornbread and a cinnamon roll and oatmeal and egg whites. So really just taking today to enjoy myself, not go overboard. You know, it's really tough post-show to listen to your hunger signals and really follow them because they're kind of skewed, right? So really just trying to trust myself today, listen to my body, what it needs, certainly pay attention to my emotional health and what my brain needs right now. So I have a couple places, you know, I'm not one of those girls that has all these places on her list she's gonna hit. I don't feel that way, thank goodness, because I take a very sustainable approach, I like to think, to prep. So I just bought a market salad. I'm gonna put some fish on that for lunch, have my sugar cookies, And then we should be arriving in Orlando at around 1:40. So close to 2, obviously, if you can do the math. And then I'll get home, unpack, unwind, probably take a shower. Skip the gym today because we just need a little bit of rest. You can see from these bags under my eyes. And then hibachi tonight. Got my fish, my salad, #balance. Look what it is, you guys. My cookies. We landed. I'm eating a little MRE bar. This is the banana nut. So good. Oh, YouTube, we just got home. I just did a huge grocery haul. So now that I am taking a little bit of time off to grow, you can see there's a lot of good, healthy things in here. We have some fun foods, but I'm really going to try to even stay with the fun foods very minimal. I want to keep things as healthy and whole as possible, because the purpose of a building season is to build, right? Is to grow. And so we need to fuel our bodies with the right things. So let's dive into this. I wanted to make some sushi bowls this week, as well as some fajita bowls. So I'll show you some of the things I picked up for that. I got some sushi nori seaweed sheets, some pico de gallo, as well as some Cholula hot sauce. I'm a big sauce girl, if you can't tell. I picked up this Kung Pao stir fry sauce and the PF Chang sesame. These are probably something I will never buy again. This is just a one-time thing, having some fun with myself. Pickled ginger. I love pickled ginger. Soba noodles. You guys, these are the best noodles ever. 37 carb, 8 protein, 1 fat. Love them. And then I always like to put things like bamboo shoots, bean sprouts, baby corns, water chestnuts are below here, green onion, just in my stir fries. These are really flavorless, but they add a lot of texture. And with the sauces, whether you put coconut aminos or anything like that on there, it's so good. And then I picked up some fresh veggies. As you can see here, I got some spinach, romaine lettuce, bell peppers, squash and zucchini, mushrooms, sweet potatoes, red bell pepper, red tomato, red onion, broccoli florets. So what I'm going to be doing with those is probably making some salads. I got some really good dressings. I got the light Olive Garden dressing, as well as the Skinny Girl Asian sesame ginger. And I'll be doing some like Asian style salads, as well as some Greek salads. I have some feta cheese in the fridge. I'm going to be reincorporating my sliced carrots. I'm so excited. I will be putting this tzatziki on the Greek salad. And then for breakfast, I'm going to be making my egg white egg bowls this week. I'm going to be putting some turkey chicken sausage in there. So excited about this. And then what other fun things did I get? Oh, some baby roasted potatoes, just for like, if I take the John Sewell's fajita steak, this is really good with that. Got some nice teas and my fruit juices. And then I'm going to be trying out some stuff in my Ninja Creamy this week. So I got some 2% Fairlife milk, 2% cottage cheese, some mini Oreos. I love these cookies, waffle cones, just things like that, just to have a little bit more fun this week. Last fun thing, this almond butter, it's honey almond butter. Macros are pretty good on it. 14 fat, 6 carb, 5 protein, and you can see there's a lot of good whole ingredients. So I'm just excited to have some fun this week with some whole foods. And oh, guys, I forgot. I got pumpkin. I make the best egg white pumpkin spice pancakes. So just stay tuned. If you're not on my IG, hop over there, because I will probably be sharing some of these recipes on my stories. And although I bought all those groceries, I just went to the Greek Corner, this little mom and pop stop. They make their homemade Greek dressing. I got a chicken Greek salad. I love this salad. A whole thing of tzatziki and some pita bread. So excited. You guys. So this is tonight's nightcap. Still wanted to stay somewhat macro friendly. So I have the Core Nutritionals vanilla in here with some sugar-free pudding mix, cashew milk, and ice. And I'm just putting about 5 of these frosted animal cookies layered in here. And then I'm going to take the waffle cone and dip it. It is so good. I will top it with some coconut whip topping. Yum, yum, and yum. Okay, everyone, that is the finished product. Bon appetit. All right, YouTube. So before we get this Sunday started, I wanted to show you, I created a little Nourish bowl for breakfast this morning. This has spinach, zucchini, cooked carrots, egg whites, chicken sausage. You can see the little pieces of chicken sausage there. What else does it have in here? Walnuts, sweet chili sauce. It's gonna be good. And then I have a cup of blueberries for some antioxidants, and then kiwi. This is really good for your gut health. And if you eat the skin, it has fiber. And then I have my decaf coffee. So I'm gonna enjoy this and then give you guys a little recap as to where we are at and what we are doing over the next few weeks. Hey YouTube. So I actually did something a little bit different. I got up this morning and trained. So I had that Nourish bowl and my fruit, and then I decided to dibble dabble again into the MRE bars. You guys, this morning I had the blueberry cobbler one. It was so good. So I actually went to the store and I picked up some more flavors. So I will be taste testing these probably in this upcoming week's YouTube video, but I love these because they're animal-based protein. The macros are 9 fat, 29 carb, and 20 protein, 5 added grams of sugar. So I picked up a few of these at the store, and then I also picked up their whole food MRE light. So I will be trying some Ninja Creamy recipes with this, but I wanted to show you guys my lunch for today. So this is lunch, and what I have here is about 4 ounces of monkfish, some bean sprouts that I sauteed, broccoli that I sauteed, snap peas that I sauteed, spinach, sweet potato, walnuts, and then some green onion. And then I just put some G-Hues on there, but this is gonna be a really good little Asian meal. Oh, I also dropped some mushrooms in there. You can see them. I have quite a few of those. So this is about 50 grams of carbs, 10 fat, and about 30 protein. For my sweet treat, I'll be having a Rice Krispie treat today. But, you know, I think it's really, really important when you're post-show and you're having all these cravings and your hunger signals are sort of off and you sort of feel like you can have anything and everything, that you first start by having whole foods. So yes, I'm having the Rice Krispie treats. Yes, I'm having MRE bars, but I'm always starting with dense, nutritious whole foods. Not a lot of artificial sweeteners, not a lot of shit ingredients, whole things that my body is going to utilize and process. This is even true in an off season, but I think where girls struggle the most is you're already dealing with this post-show mentality of it's free reigns, I can have anything. And so you have all this junk and you're finding yourself not satiated mentally. And so you keep eating, but your stomach is getting fuller and fuller and fuller, which leads to a lot of girls feeling uncomfortable after their shows. So I first like to acknowledge that that is a normal feeling. You can have your fun foods, but I do think it's important in a reverse diet, especially post-show, to be making sure that your primary meals are still comprised of dense, whole, nutritious things. Hey YouTube, it is Sunday. So as you've seen, I've had a busy day. My mom's actually coming over because I am moving in less than 14 days, which is insane. I have not packed up anything in this apartment. So we're gonna start on that. But I wanted to come on here, let me get comfy, and just chat about post-show. I didn't struggle as much after this show, but it was a different struggle that I experienced. And I think that after every single show that I have now done, I have had the almost like 2 days of like, oh my God, what do I do? I can have this food and then I go back on plan. Okay, now I'm on plan, I'm fine. And all of a sudden now, you know, our feedback was grow a little bit. And I'll touch on why I chose to take that route as opposed to continuing to do these national shows this year. But now it was like, oh my gosh, like there is not another show in sight right now. So how do I identify with like life? Like, what do I do with myself? And even last night, you know, I had a Greek salad, as you saw, And I felt guilty for that. Like, I literally felt guilty eating a Greek salad with a yogurt-based dressing. So I think it's important that, I talk about these things because everybody experiences it. It's called the post-show blues, but it's different when you're no longer, you're switching gears now and you're going into this off season. And I really want to document my off season for you guys and how to do it in a healthy way. So some of the things that have really helped me are with respect to the mentality of, okay, food is now whatever you want, you can have. No, right? I've kept a lot of the same foods in my diet. And one of the biggest things that has helped me is when I feel hungry, really like asking myself, am I thirsty? Am I bored? Am I mentally hungry? And do I need to honor that? Or am I physically hungry right now? And then also knowing, I'm back on plan, I'm tracking, I'm reverse dieting, we're bringing cardio down and food's coming up so I can grow, and tracking those things. And if I choose to have an Oreo or if I choose to have a frosted animal cookie, I put it into my macros. And maybe dinner is a little bit smaller, right? So we still have to be cognizant and aware of those things, but filling my day with a lot of whole nutrient-dense foods not only makes you feel good post-show because digestively, your body does not know how to respond to all the sugar and all the sweets and all the shit food. And it's also not going to satiate you. Like, think about what happened in prep when your calories got really, really low. You ate whole foods, you ate lettuce, you ate spinach, you ate chicken, you ate veggies, you ate fruits. And so we didn't eat Reese's peanut butter cups all day long, or that would not fill us up. It doesn't go very far. So just being aware of those things, and then also recognizing that, I don't have a show in sight right yet, but I'm planning on doing national shows in the spring. It's not all that far away. And so I want to capitalize on all of this time to really, really grow. There's certain priorities that are right now I'm excited to chat with you guys about, and that's really also helped me in this season and in these past few days, just to create a list. I guess I'll talk on it now because here we go. Of things that I am looking forward to in the off season, things that are outside of prep. One of them, some of them are prep related. I want to get a breast augmentation. For me, I say that's prep related, but it pertains because it deals with training and the various accommodations you have to make after that. I want to move. I want to go on dates. I want to hire an assistant coach on my team. I want to get my period back, my cycle. I'm looking forward to those things. I want to get another tattoo. Just all these small things that I can now do that I wasn't able to do when I was prepping. So I think it's really helpful to create that kind of list for yourself. What do you have to look forward to that's outside of the gym and tracking your macros and all these things? And that stuff is important, but we also have to have stuff to deeply root ourselves into. And then the last thing that I'm going to touch on is just my feedback. I talked about it a little bit earlier in this video as we were going to ice cream, but it was dark in the video, so I just want to clarify for everybody. Etila's feedback for me was to come back fuller. Now, fullness can be achieved by peaking an athlete properly, and I think that we can confidently say I did peak properly. But I have been in prep now since July of 2022. That's a whole calendar year. And so at this point, I'm kind of sparing muscle. I'm very, very lean, and I'm going to need to put on a little bit of weight. And ultimately, the girls that I was up against at the show, they probably had about 10 pounds of lean body mass next to me. They were huge, and the girls are just getting bigger in the bikini division, which is a great thing. It poses a new challenge for us. So food is going to get pretty high in this off season. My first order of business is to go get my labs done, and then obviously move and schedule my augmentation. But then after that, it is balls to the wall building and hopefully hitting the national stage at Junior USAs or Junior Nationals in the spring. Now, with that being said, I could keep going. I could go to Vegas and I could do USA's, or I could do a couple of the other shows later on in the year. Nationals is in Texas this year. But do I want to barely slide into the Pro League and then have to take time off to be competitive in the Pro League? You know, like I would love to win an overall. And instead of tiptoeing into a national show and just hoping on a wing and a prayer that based on who shows up, I get it, I would rather go in and be like, fuck yeah, like we're going to dominate this. And I don't think that you ever are certain, right? But I would just like to have a little bit more certainty going into those shows. So with that being said, it is off-season time, but that doesn't mean that the work is not going to be put in. That doesn't mean I'm going to stop creating content. And now the content is just going to get all that much more exciting. So thank you all so much for all of your support over the past months and for helping me just grow this channel. I had the pleasure of meeting a few of you at the show. And it's just the coolest thing in the world. I literally love meeting each and every one of you. If I forget you when I see you, I am like Dory, okay? So just remind me. I promise I'm a friendly face. I love to hug and love on each one of you. And here's to the off season. Here's to cooking some fun things, to having some more YouTube videos that aren't just documenting my week, but maybe chatting about specific topics that you guys would like for me to touch on. Comment those down below. Head over to my IG page. Shoot me a message. Let me know what kind of stuff you want to see. I'm kind of new to this YouTube thing and just trying to provide all of the value and content that I can. Food will be one of them. I am a huge foodie and I love cooking. But stay tuned. We have so many fun things in store over the next 6 months to showcase and to feature for you all. Thank you so much for tuning in to this last video of this prep series. I love you all. Have a great week.